Let me think. You know, all these, all these accolades, I sort of forget them over the years because I don't follow as closely as one would think I would. Uh, let's see, I know with the Bears, I'm one of the, I think I may be the only player, one of the few players that's played on the Pro Bowl with three different teams. The Bears, Giants, and the Cleveland Browns. So I think six, like 6 or 7 times. Six, I'm more six, I think, than anything. One year, my rookie year, I was picked, but I didn't go. I don't know what happened there. So actually, technically, it could have been a big family, and it still is a big family. Of which we're so proud, you know. But growing up in a small town, and over the years, I traveled all over the place and lived in New York and bigger cities and places all over the world. And there's nothing. You know, they always think you'd always love to go back home. You can't go back home. But there's nothing like growing up. I can always say there's nothing like growing up in a small town. When you get up in the morning, you walk out of the house, and you first 10 people you see, you know personally. You walk down the street, you see 20 more, you know personally over the years, and on a first name basis, and everybody always have a smile, say hello, and it was always that way when I extended into my sports life. And, playing professional football, and I would come home to Elkhart. It was always the same. It's like I'd never been any place. People say, how are you? And I'm saying, and I was always couldn't wait to get back to Elkhart to see all my buddies, my family, and all my friends. My favorite sport was sort of more or less baseball. I thought about playing baseball because that was my father's background. He loved to play baseball. He loved to talk about baseball, and he would he was a catcher. He'd always want us to pitch, so maybe once or twice a week he'd have us out there in the backyard pitching to him. You know, he wants to change up, and this we said, "Pop, come on, this is a softball. We don't change up this softball." But anyway, that was his sport. He loved baseball. He loved the Dodgers. But as I grew older, football was a tough sport. And I really, you know, I didn't want anything to do with football. But my brothers, Ben and Sam loved to play football. So finally, they got me out in the backyard one day to teach me how to play football. It's amazing I'm standing there today, the way they used to beat on me. trying to make me tough playing football. Come on, you guys, this game is too rough for me. But anyway, as time went on, it grew into a point where I started to like football in high school. But as far as getting back to your point, Chris, as far as looking ahead to professional sports, see, at that time, the times were a lot different. And you could count the African American ball players in professional sports all total almost on both hands. And so it really wasn't really a career to look forward to, because you're looking into the game, you didn't see that many African Americans, so you would think, so, well, I would think about something else. Obviously, this must be a hard business. First of all, try to, the fact of the younger people, the challenges are more stressful at this point, you know. You have a lot of things to look forward to. You can do more. You have more opportunities. And the key to it is to take advantage of every opportunity you get. Listen to whomever is advising you, your parents and your guardians. Watch for other people, how other people are living their life to a point where they're making mistakes. Try not to make the same mistakes. You're going to make a few mistakes in life. Try to capitalize on them. Don't make them twice, over and over, and do the best you can. And the younger kids, I tell them, stay in school as long as you can. Get as much education. It's not the total criterion to life, but it's really helpful, because the more you know, the less people can take away from you.
Okay. See, this is a question I didn't anticipate, but it stems off that question.
Don't ask me. Go ahead.
What would you consider being successful?
I think success is you dream and you think of doing things that you want to do, and you study and you practice, you work hard, getting a job that you think you're happy with every day. You get up and go to work. You're living a good life. You're healthy. The number one point, your family's healthy. everybody's happy. To me, that's, you know, you survive financially, emotionally, and health-wise. To me, that's a matter of success that I don't think you can top. You know, life is a great thing. You know, you got to you live a good religious life, and that means you have something higher to believe in, and you know that somewhere things can't get too, they're not going to get any worse because they got to get better. Just live the life and have some confidence.